The learning component of the model includes crafting classroom activities according to the best principles of promoting learning. The principles of learning are active involvement, patterns and connections, informal learning, direct experience, reflection, compelling situation, frequent feedback, and enjoyable setting. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. The students in this 8th grade science class are learning about the properties of sound. They will use the Artemis Digital Library to research sound waves to prepare for a class discussion. The students show active involvement as they search for information. They display participatory behavior, actively engaging in the activities. The students are given the chance to construct knowledge of the properties of sound themselves instead of passively receiving information.
I mean, here's a thought for an experiment for you, if you're thinking of something like that. Now if that intrigues you, there are experiments that you can design to see. And you can try testing sound as it moves through the air, and then take the same thing and take that frequency and move it through liquid, and we have things to set up there, and then through a solid, and see what you notice. Okay? And the gas would be just as we do it right here. Okay? You wouldn't take someone's word for it. You would want to see if they're right or not, right? So that could be a suggestion you might want to tuck away. And by searching through these things, you'll come up with many other ideas based on what intrigues you with the information you find. And that's part of the reason why you also do these searches. Okay? As you get acquainted with information and read more, you can ask better questions.
Okay, sound waves travel at certain speeds depending on the air temperature.
Okay, so air temp affects, right, sound travel, right?
Only if the sound's moving through the air. If it's moving through water, the air temperature wouldn't.
Air temp, okay, air temp affects sound travel through the air, right?
To add on to what Cor said, I found a fact about sound through air. If the air has no moisture and it's 0 degrees Celsius, the speed of sound through it is 331.6 meters per second.
Okay, so what does that piece of information tell me then?
It tells you that if say that the number would vary with not only temperature but also moisture. Like if there were water in the air, then that would have struck the sound waves, because it would stop the air molecules from moving around as fast, and then the sound wouldn't move quite as fast. Same thing for temperature.
After the students have completed their searches, they share their information through a class discussion. The students establish patterns and connections as they begin to link concepts together. They engage in sense-making as they reorganize and extrapolate on their knowledge in order to make it meaningful in a new situation. The students also engage in reflection, using analogical reasoning to examine the new information they have found.
There's friction in the air, so eventually the force is going to diminish.
Okay, eventually the force is going to
Theoretically, in space, the sound would travel forever.
Or never, because there's nothing to transmit to.
In space, very good question. Would there be sound?
No, there's nothing for it.
But if there were sound, it would travel forever.
Because there are no molecules for it to bounce off.
That's what I like about 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like, in a lot of stuff, you see big explosions in space, and the Space Odyssey, there's absolutely no sound from it in space.
It's complete silence.
Like Star Wars, they have
Yeah,
big
exactly.
explosions and stuff.
And you hear, that was to give you the feeling that, like,
Could be produced, it would travel forever because there's no friction there. But then again, there's nothing there anyway.
yeah, that was actually a very, very good movie. Is there anything here that we on Earth can do that would sort of give us the same type of situation where there's no sound?
Vacuum.
In a vacuum, okay?
The students establish patterns and connections when they use sound edit software. This software lets the students explore how changes in frequency and amplitude affect a sound wave. The students display flexible thinking as they work the knowledge they have gained from their searches into new structures.
400?
It works.
No, it's 400.
I write about it. Alright, what's the thing?
And then for this thing, it's 100.
That tone.
do it.
Get away.
It makes the screen vibrate. Oh god, we gotta try it. Try 800.
What are you doing?
You have to find the tone. Everyone has to do it.
So we have to go back.
We have to find the tone. We have to find the tone.
Remember where it was? It was in that folder. I don't know why it was in there, but it was.
Hey, do you have sound in?
Wait, don't just say that. I'm slow. Sorry.
Do we draw the whole thing?
What frequency?
You just draw just like a little bit. Yeah. So the first one is 400. And it's like...
Okay,
Hey, here.
No drawing skill.
No, I want you to draw it in your comp book, because you won't be able to get that much in there.